breakfast, I went grocery shopping for my grandma to restock on some groceries, as I was going to be gone for the weekend to stay with my other grandparents, so I wanted to make sure she had everything she needed before I left. I got on the train to take the 1.5-hour trip to my other grandparents' house, and halfway through when I switched trains, I stopped to pick up my favorite croissants for my grandparents. And when I got there, they had the bed made for me already, which is so sweet, and we caught up on movies like 𝐭𝐤𝐻 and chatted for a bit. Then I went grocery shopping with my grandma. The building had a bunch of different stores, so I stopped by Daiso and picked up a few things and went to Muji, where they had this seasonal sakura collection, so I picked something up from there too. And on the way home, my grandma and I stopped to run some errands, so we got flowers. My grandparents get flowers every 2 weeks for the Buddhist and Shinto altars in their house. I ended up getting this pouch from Daiso that I wanted to use as my IC card holder, but the keychain that it came with wasn't super sturdy, so I spent some time replacing it with a stronger alternative. I went out running errands with my grandma, and I picked up a few things because there's like this shopping center in the area that has like a muji, as a Daiso. It just has a bunch of stores that I would go to, so I decided to restock while I was here. I got this pink pencil case because my pencil case actually broke, so I need a new one. And I have a massive one that I've been storing all my pens in, but obviously on the daily I'm not using all my pens, so I had the smaller one. I picked up these 2 mild liners because I lost my old blue one and then this one ran out of ink, so I picked up some new colors. And then I got 3 ink refills for my Muji pen, and you might be like, Felicia, isn't that a bit of an overkill? Maybe, but also the pen originally comes with one of these, and I used up almost the whole thing in a month of just journaling. The next time I'm going to be in Japan is going to be like in August, so I need to make sure I have enough ink for my pen to last me until then. So that is why I have 3. I've just been keeping them in the pencil case. I got this little pouch to replace my card holder because I have this Sanrio card holder, but the problem is that the plastic on the back is falling off, and I don't want my like transportation card to fall out, so I was looking for a more sturdy option, and I got this cute little one. I actually really like this because it fits a lot more than just a card. So I have this picture of me and Alyssa, and then behind it is my card, so you can't see like the ugly card design. Inside of it, I'm keeping the like things that I reach for like the most often. So what I have inside is my hand sanitizer and my chapstick. I have like a little bag that I usually keep with me of stuff like tissues, you know, a little brush, and usually I keep this stuff in here. But the problem is I reach for these 2 things way more than anything else, and it's just kind of a hassle to like dig in my bag, whereas this would be hanging on the outside of my bag, so I got that. I did some like messing around with this to make the keychain more sturdy, so I can hang it on the outside of my bag without worrying about it falling off. But I love how it turned out. I attached this blue keychain, and yeah. Muji had this whole like cherry blossom sakura seasonal stuff. It was really tempting me, and I was like, I could just buy everything here, like I just want to try everything, but I'm in my spend mindfully era. So I was like, what would I actually use from here? And I ended up getting sakura green tea bags, and I am always drinking matcha or some kind of green tea, or hojicha, or some kind of like Japanese tea, so I thought this would be cool to try. The Muji packaging is just so minimalistic and satisfying, and I love it. And then the last thing I got was this mesh Hello Kitty pouch for my makeup, because my makeup pouch like ripped. It was like plastic, but then the plastic part's like open even if the zipper's closed. I don't know how to describe it, but basically I just broke my makeup bag because I tried to close it when there's too much shit shoved in there. But my old makeup bag was clear, which I liked because like if something fell to the bottom of the bag, I could just kind of look at it and like dig that thing out from the bottom. So I wanted to go with something so I would be able to see through it. So I got this mesh one, and also it's small. I mean, it's not super small, but you know, like some people have like massive makeup bags, and I find that if I bring smaller containers for traveling, I'll pack less stuff just like mentally. So this is probably slightly smaller than my old makeup bag, so then I'll be packing more mindfully as well. I'm in my mindful era, and actually I think I've been doing pretty good. Like I haven't been spending as much money as I would. I think what also helps is that I've been coming back to Japan a lot in the past few years, and usually like that is not normal. Like before COVID, I only came back home to Japan probably once every like 3 or 4 years. Because I'm coming home so often, I'm like, oh, I can just get that next time I'm here if I need it. Versus before, it was like, I don't know when I'm coming to Japan next, I need to buy everything. I have a future Japan trip in mind, so that helps keep me spending less, because I'm like, oh, I don't need it right now, I'll just get it the next time I come. That way I'm like only buying the things that I need right now. Then I had dinner with my grandparents at this Italian restaurant that they're regulars at. I spent the evening just spending time with my grandparents, reading and eating the matcha ice cream that I had gotten from grocery shopping earlier. The next morning I woke up around 7, which was tough because usually I've been sleeping until 11, but my grandma walks the dog every morning at 7:30, so I joined her in walking the dog. The mornings here are super cold, so after our walk I sat down in front of the heater and just warmed up my whole body and my hands, and it felt so nice. My grandparents' house can be super cold, but they have these little heaters everywhere, and those are a lifesaver. After the morning walk, it was time for breakfast, so I ate this little salad my grandma made, 𝐬𝐭𝐤𝐿 with black sesame spread, and had some oolong tea. There was this museum near my grandparents' house that I had seen on social media and I wanted to go check out, so we drove about half an hour into the mountains, and all the way leading up to the museum there's these cute little sort of pencil characters, I guess. Unfortunately, we didn't realize that they were actually closed. They're on a hiatus until March, but we still walked around and looked at the outside of the museum, and it was so adorable and whimsical. I peeked into the windows and everything inside looked so adorable, so I'll definitely want to come back here once they're open again. Our original plan of going to the museum didn't work out. My grandpa decided to take us to a place that would require a little bit of hiking to get to. Instead, my grandpa wanted to take me to this famous waterfall in the mountains. Basically, every year people bet how much it's going to freeze over, and this year it's been one of the most frozen over. At its most frozen, it was 70% frozen, which is pretty impressive for such a large waterfall. Along the hike, there's this little store, and it looks like it's straight out of a Studio Ghibli movie. It's an old post office building that got turned into basically a store, and the owners here hand make wood products, and it was so adorable inside. Right by where we started our hike, there was a little 𝐬𝐸, so we stopped in there. My grandparents both got something warm, and I was feeling pretty cold after our whole hike, but they had this special seasonal drink, which was a plum soda, and I was so curious as to what it would taste like, so even though it was cold, I ended up getting it anyway, and it was the perfect amount of sour and sweet. It was so good, and I'm usually not a soda drinker, so that definitely says something. Both my grandparents got coffee. My grandpa was talking about how beautiful the nature was and that how he loved just being this age and being able to just like sit around in coffee shops and gaze at the nature. Our last stop in this area was this famous tofu store. My grandpa and I ordered this dish called 𝐬𝐿, which is just tofu in hot water and then you put soy sauce over it, and this was so fucking good, guys. We still had some time in the afternoon, so my grandpa decided that he wanted to take us to this place called okutama. It's a lake that's nestled in between the mountains, so we drove up, stopped by the high points. Then we went down to the lake and the dam, and they have a little welcome center with a museum, and then we went out and got to see this gorgeous view just as the sun started setting. Because there's been no rainfall, the water is much lower than it should be, and it's a rare sight, so my grandpa wanted to show it to me. We stopped by this little restaurant that's owned by my grandpa's childhood friend, so if you're in the area, definitely go check it out. I got a vegetable pizza, and usually I don't choose a vegetable pizza, but this one was so delicious, and my grandma and I both got hot chocolate, and this was so warm and creamy and was the perfect thing for a winter night. They were so kind and even brought out free chiffon cake with seasonal fruits, and this was also so good. Hi guys, I just got back from going out with my grandparents. I spent the morning rotting low-key. I walked the dog and then I was tired, so I ended up taking a nap. But yeah, we just ended up stopping by a bunch of different places that my grandpa wanted to show me, and yeah, it was so cool to see all these places. So my grandpa runs a construction company, so when we go places he's always like, oh, my company built that, my company built that. But it's so cool to see how like he knows all these places because he's built so many different buildings. But yeah, the moon was so round and beautiful tonight, and I didn't get any footage of it, but my friend and I always talk about how it's better to just enjoy the moon than try to get a picture of it. I wrote some poetry about the moon in the car to appreciate it to its fullest extent. I picked up a few things today. I got these two postcards. They're these Japanese flower print postcards, and I got these from one of the little stores on our hike to the waterfall. Oh, and then I got this, which is a poster of the waterfall we went to, but they always have a winter festival related to it, so this is like the advertisement for that festival. We stopped by this famous tofu store, as you saw, and for my grandma back home I got these, I don't know what they are, they're donuts that we bought at a tofu place. So are they made out of tofu? Like, I don't really know, but they're so good, like incredible. Like, I just love them so much. I don't know how to describe them in English, but in Japanese I would call them mochi mochi. Like, they're so mochi mochi, like mochi. I would say that the texture is kind of similar to mochi donuts in that sense, but these donuts, they're so good without being too sweet or sugary. Like, and I don't know, they're just incredible. So I was like, let me take some home to my other grandma. Japan has like stamps everywhere, so I got this stamp from the sort of like visitor center of the dam that we went to. So I love that they have like informational pamphlets with places for the stamp. I guess this is my fun little life hack for Japan, but they always have like art posters like this, which are perfect like prints for your wall or just posters to put up in your room, and they're free because they're advertisements for like art exhibitions. Yeah, this is for a museum exhibition, but I just thought the art was cool, so I always like to grab a bunch of these and then I'll like give them to people if I think they would like it, or I put them up in my room. I think this one's my favorite. I once bought a book with a couple really similar to this just because I like the art on it. And then I just have this map of the region we went to, which I figured I could use for scrapbooking. All of these like pamphlets and things were free. Tonight's my last night here with my grandparents before I go back to my other grandma's apartment. I was just here to hang out with them for the weekend and see them one last time before I go do my study abroad in Korea. Originally, I thought about going to the onsen tonight, and I guess I still could because it's only 7 p.m. But low-key, I'm just tired and it's cold outside. I don't want to like walk to the onsen. So I'm just gonna take a bath at home, just chill with my grandparents. And yeah, that's the vibe for tonight. During the rest of my evening, I learned that my grandpa also keeps a journal like me. I joined my grandma for the morning dog walk again, and during her dog walk she always meets up with her friends who also walk their dogs at the same time, so a lot of them know me and it was nice to see some of them again. And then for breakfast I had the same thing as the day before. I always eat the same breakfast as my grandma and she always prepares the same thing. So I had my 𝐬𝐭𝐚𝐦𝐞 with my black sesame spread, my salad, and then I made myself some green tea to wake me up. And then I cleaned up my room and made my bed. While I was making my bed, I thought about how my grandma said that at this point the room upstairs that I stay in is pretty much mine and that the bed will always be made for me. And I jokingly said to her, I'm gonna put my name on the door, and she was like, go right ahead. So yeah, I just feel very loved by my grandparents and I love spending time with them, and it's always very bittersweet to leave their house. I made sure to say goodbye to Tora as well, and he was sleeping so cutely. And after my train ride, I was back home with my grandma, and I didn't end up filming on the train ride because I was sleeping for most of it, but I got home and I just watched some YouTube while working on my bullet journal spreads for February.
𝐬𝐭𝐚𝐦𝐿